You know, no one was going to deny me, man. Honestly, I felt like, you know, Trigg was going to come in ready, which he did, and I was prepared for that. Like I said in the interview, I was prepared for 10 hard rounds, and I firmly believe that they underestimated me. They thought I was going to fade with the physicality of the fight, the pace of the fight, but I rose to the occasion, which I knew I was going to do. You know what I mean?
I guess that would have been one of the question marks for I guess any fighter, but in particular you, Mark, having not fought 10 rounds before and such a, you know, high level contest, first 10 round fight that you had. You know, you really showed that in the back half of the fight you were able to lift.
Man, it was amazing. It was an amazing opportunity. You know, credit to Trigg. He was tough. He came in ready, and you know, I have nothing but respect for him, and I take my hat off for him as well, because you know, he brought the best out in me, and that's what I wanted to show the fans, my versatility. You know, that I could adapt, that I could fight inside, outside. You know, and work a tough opponent out and make it look easy, make it look good. You know, perform well enough so, you know, people will remember the performance, not just my name. You know, like if I blew him out, which I didn't, you know, I probably wouldn't have got the same respect as I did last night, doing the 10 hard rounds, doing it how I did, and you know, I took the championship off the champion. So
it seemed the challenge that Trigg possessed, you know, his, you know, incredible fitness and, you know, great will, and you know, the fact that he was going to give you a really tough fight. It seemed as though he really brought the best out in you.
Yeah, he did. You know, like, look, I knew he was going to be fit, I knew he was going to be tough, but at the same time, I know I'm fit and I know I'm tough as well. So the difference is I can box, and it was a matter of, you know, weathering the storm with Trigg, but at the same time, not just weathering the storm, but breaking him down as he's doing it. Just so then, after the 6th round, he had he ran out of ideas. You know what I'm saying? I took his will. Like I said, that's my favorite thing. I like to dissect opponents and take everything they have away from them, and then impose my will, impose my power, impose my speed. You know, I'm just blessed that I'm in a position now where I can move forward and keep training hard. And you know, this is the milestone, but it's only the first step. You know, there's a long way to go. You know, I mean, there's Commonwealth titles, regional titles, and then eventually a world title. You know, so I'm not stupid. I'm not looking at this fight as a, you know,
as an end point.
As an end point. Yeah, look, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy, but I'm someone that has high expectation within myself. You know what I mean? I know what I can do. You know, and Friday night I proved that to everyone else. You know, the poll was 55% for Trigg, that everyone thought he was going to win, but you know, if you didn't know, now you know, baby. I only want big fights. You know, fights that make sense, but at the same time, domestic fights, because that's what we get. You know, we get good crowds, people engaged into the fighters. You know, I mean, we keep it in home. Like, you know, guys like Brock Jarvis, Luke Boyd. You know, eventually the Maloneys. You know, they know I'm coming, man. You know what I mean? You can't, you know, people will say whatever they want to say, but I back myself all day, every day. I believe I can beat anyone in Australia, 100%.
And I guess the pressure of being a young father and having to provide for your son. Tell us what this victory means in regards to him and providing for him, and tell us about his response when seeing the belt for the first time and seeing you after the fight.
Man, look, you know, small summarization. I never met my real father, so it was a hard thing to accept, not knowing who I was. And you know, obviously I was born in the Philippines. I come here when I was 3.5 years old. You know, and then my son filled that void, and you know, it makes me extremely proud that he can grow up now and say, you know what, my dad's an Australian champion. You know, he did that. You know, he took that risk, and be a role model in that way for him, where he can chase his dreams regardless of what anyone says, regardless of what position he's in, because if I can do it, he can do it. And he's everything for me, because without him I wouldn't have that fire in my belly to train. And I've got something to lose. You know, when I fight, it's not just for me. It's not for me. It's for him. And when I come home with that belt and he see me and he's like, "That is the champ." You know, he saw me on the leader. It made me extremely proud, and you know, it was sticking forever, my whole life. You know, I just want to make him proud and make sure he's financially set up, and that I'm there for him when he needs me, because I never had that for myself.